the floor for the visiting team. At shooting guard, Jalen Green. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. At forward, 6'6", number 3, Chuma Okeke.
Here's Suggs. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Rudy Gobert. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
For 3, George. And it's Okeke with a rebound. Down low. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away. You know, Wendell Carter Jr., he's a very solid defender. He doesn't get a ton of blocks in the box scores, but contests and changes a lot of shots.
Isaac with it. Guarded now by George. And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And with Carter Jr., he isn't a big numbers guy, Smitty, but the defense is effective.
But what he is a very strong rebounder on that end. Probably won't win Defensive Player of the Year, but he's a net positive on D.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Isaac. To the inside. Fultz. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Fultz has gotten his second bucket.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And here is Green. Shoots over Fultz. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Fultz. Takes it inside. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got 6. Fultz has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3 from deep three-point range. The rebound by Carter. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fultz with it. Green picks him up. Fultz is good.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Pass to Gobert. Up and over Carter. Here's O'Neal. And the layup falls. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Suggs. Into the lane. The shot no good. And they're running. Here's Gobert. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Orlando calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now here's Anthony. For 3, here's Harris. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Kennard with it, and Lopez picks him up. Ooh, rejected by Harris. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Floats one up. It's not going to go for him. Now Pascal. Pass to Jordan. Here's Kennard. Gets it to go from the corner.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
And here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
He's guarded by by Anthony. Jacks up a three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
The three, here's Harris. Drops in the three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And it's rejected. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Jordan misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Anthony. Wagner with it. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Orlando Magic, they lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Robin Lopez out there with Wagner. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in at the 2. Domantas Sabonis out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Eric Paschall. Then it's Luke Kennard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
Shooting for your home team, Robin Lopez.
He's off on the second. And for Orlando, they've got Michael Carter-Williams. Robin Lopez out there with Wagner. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Orlando. We've got Domantas Sabonis. He's out there with Eric Paschall. Luke Kennard out there with DeAndre Jordan. Back to Anthony. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over.
Away team ball. Substitution for the away team.
And we played through the first minute here in the second.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis is one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter up front. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ross in at the small forward position. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Outside Fultz. To the paint. Pass to Carter-Williams. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Kennard. Off target from outside. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
At the line for your home team, MCW.
That free throw no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. From deep. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Tipped. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Here's Carter-Williams. Green covering. Carter against Gobert. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Carter's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Green for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Suggs. After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA. I'll tell you what, you have to be excited about Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's on the floor, he makes an impact on both ends of the court. Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Pass to O'Neal. Green for three. Drills it from deep. Green's got 8. You know, the main thing for Jonathan Isaac is his health. Seems like whenever he gets healthy, he ends up getting hurt again. Guy's been through a lot. He's had to battle through a number of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously frustrating for him, I'm sure. But he's still got youth on his side. So here's hoping he can remain healthy and reach his potential.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
1:49 left in the first half of this game. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Fires for 3. And it's Green missing. Pass to Hampton. Now here's Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
With Wendell Carter Jr., we love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for O'Neal. And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
George, a deep 3. The rebound by Carter. Some room here for Anthony. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
For 3, George. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
.40 seconds left in the second. Inside, here's Carter. Rejected by Sabonis.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
Jordan's checked in for Gobert. It's George on the wing. Yep, that one goes.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sabonis on the double team. Lopez finds Anthony. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green. Harris misses. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks, they lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The visitors with the ball. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Rudy Gobert, and it's Green in at the 2 guard.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Fultz with it. Right side, Ross. Over Green. Ross can't get it to go. Green against Fultz. Launches a three. That shot is off. Here's Orlando. 8-point game. Here's Suggs. And there's Fultz. That one's good. On the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Green. Shoots over Fultz. And it's Green missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
From Terrence Ross. Timeout away team.
Isaac, he's checked in for Okiki. Pass to O'Neal. Over Isaac. No good off the back of the rim.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Suggs. The putback. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Good D by Gobert.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Fultz with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Pass to Fultz. Ross for 3. On target from range. Ross has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's always been a lot of talk about Markelle Fultz's shooting. But Grant, one sign as to the strides he's made in his first few years in the league was the upward trend in his free throw shooting.
And when you see that kind of improvement, B.A., it speaks to the work he's put in. You don't become a great free throw shooter by accident. It takes time and effort, and Fultz put in plenty of both.
Orlando calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Substitution for your home team. Robin Lopez. MCW.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Puts one up from 19. Here's O'Neal. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 10. Pass to Lopez. Now Ross. Back to Lopez. Misses from close range. Now Gobert. 6 points for him. He shoots. And Fultz pulls it down.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And Gobert with a block. Here's O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So both teams making some changes here, and he makes both free throws.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
1:27 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Carter.
Oh, wow! He went way up. You got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. They get the rebound. O'Neal played it in with a nice touch off the window. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Anthony outside. 11 feet out. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him. Wagner's checked in for Isaac.
At the line for your home team,
And Anthony drops them both. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Jordan. Green with the ball. Sinks the tray. Green's got 14 points for the game.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Hampton. And it's flushed down. A touchdown.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Down low. Out to Harris. Anthony with it. Jordan picks him up to 3. Here's Harris. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. From deep. Can't get it to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks up by 9 and will return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Wagner and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Anthony is out there with Gary Harris, and it's Okeke in at the small forward position. Now here's Wagner. Defense right on him. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Pass to George. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Harris with it. Here's Carter. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Woo-wee. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for O'Neal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 6. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And it's good for 2.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And here's Sabonis. Uses the glass on the layup.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Harris. Now Carter. Here's Okeke. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
Fultz with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Okeke. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Sabonis, the pass to George. From deep three-point range. The second effort. And it's Sabonis laying it in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Orlando calls timeout.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Green.
And his teammates were lucky that he was hot from deep out there this evening. I mean, his consistency really helped stretch out the defense, allowing for success on the offensive end.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Pascal. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Carter. Green covering. The 11-footer. Carter can't get it to go. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside, Green. Off target with the 3. Here's Orlando. Intercepted. Gobert against Carter. Here's Pascal. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
Fultz passes to Carter. Here's Suggs. Can't connect from short range. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Green. Offensive rebound. Gobert with the bucket.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Here's Fultz. Now here's Carter. And Gobert with a block. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
George outside. Green for 3. And they recover it. Gobert. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks.
She throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend. She don't need no on the dance floor.
On the floor for the visiting team. At guard, Jalen Green. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. The center, 6'10", number 13.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Gobert is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Thomas. And it's Green. And it's George. And it's the small forward.
Never a second thought from Bradley Beal. The rise and fire and the catch and shoot. Yes, sir, that's my game.
And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Green against Dinwiddie. Avdia, the pass to Bryant. The shot will not fall. George with the defensive effort. Green kicks to Thomas. Gobert trying to get open. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
The three from Thomas. Here's O'Neal. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Nashville. It's a three-point game. Count it. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Dinwiddie against George. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. At three off the mark. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Green launches it from deep. Rebound, Washington. The three. Here's Bryant. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Thomas outside. Offensive rebound. Gobert. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the stifled tower.
And now, let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively. You gotta love that energy.
A different look for Nashville. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Eric Paschal in for Jermaine O'Neal. The shot by Beal, no good. Nashville leading by 5. Jordan trying to free himself up. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Jordan.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
From deep, Green. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Wizards with possession. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. They trail by 7. 1:30 left to play here in the first. Hachimura finds Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
From deep, Green. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Nashville. Luke Kennard comes in for Green.
Luke Kennard.
Bryant gets a wide open look. No good on the quick three.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's Sabonis. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Dinwiddie against Pascal.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
And Thomas over to help. Outside for Beal. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
No one better to answer with a 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Sabonis, the pass to Pascal. Dishes it to Thomas. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's Nashville going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Nashville.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
The pairing up front, Hachimura and Bryant. Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Dinwiddie kicks to Beal. Floats one. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Soft floating jumper from Beal right there, adding to his offensive attack. Seemed to totally catch the defense by surprise.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's always exciting to see a developing talent like Rui Hachimura.
There's no doubt, because the growth we've seen from him has been so encouraging. This guy works on himself, looks to improve his skill set, and you only hope the stat line continues to improve.
Dinwiddie, and that one goes long.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That one goes. Count it. Sabonis has got his first points of the night.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Now Bryant. Dinwiddie kicks to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Nice D from Sabonis. Nashville leading by 15. Jordan dishes to Thomas. In the corner, Kennard with it. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Most NBA players are starters for 8 once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Thomas kicks to Green. No good with the triple.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And that one's good. Beal.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing. But with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Gobert pulls it in. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Nashville. Three-pointer. They get it back. O'Neal lays it up off the glass. O'Neal's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The pass to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Over Gobert. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Bryant, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And he's able to get it back. Nashville leading by 15. And Green puts up a deep 3. Here's Gobert. Nails the baby hook. Gobert. He's got 6.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second. And it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Off the left rim and out. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. O'Neal scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. Back to Dinwiddie. They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Neal. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Chalk up 2 there. George has got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Nashville out in front, opening up a huge... After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Nashville, we've got Green. O'Neal is out there with Gobert. Then it's Thomas. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Beal with it. Now Green defending. Another shot. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Gobert against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Avdia.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The 3 from Bryant doesn't go that time. Now Nashville takes it the other way.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Three-pointer. And another miss by Washington.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Shots good by Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Dinwiddie wide open. The Wizards with another miss. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's Thomas outside. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Avdia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rudy Gobert.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, good from Avdia. A different look for Nashville. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Sabonis comes in for Jermaine O'Neal. And it's Eric Paschall in for George. And so Thomas will bring it up for Nashville. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Nashville. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man. Oh, great ball movement there.
So it's the Wizards now. Dinwiddie outside. Puts one up from 19. And Paschall pulls it down. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
And here's Nashville. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Thomas, no good. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Avdia with it. Sabonis defending. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Paschall. Basket counts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Right side, Jordan over Bryant. The shot by Jordan, no good. Here's Washington. Beal from long range. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Thomas, good. 16 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Dinwiddie against Kennard. Dinwiddie kicks to Beal. From outside, off the mark. Now, here's Kennard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Assisted by
Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Nashville up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. The pairing up front, Hachimura and Bryant. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here's Holiday. Passes it to Sabonis. He dishes it to Wade. They get it back. Good on the bucket. Malone's got his first basket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Malone with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And Nashville making a change here. George is checked in.
Devin George.
Here's Beal. Malone with the block. Here's George, and he drives in. That one goes in, and it's 6 points for George. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Nashville.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Holiday with the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Dinwiddie drives in. Shot to stop the run, and he makes that one.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And it's Wade with the ball for Nashville. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Uzi can't hit. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from outside.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Beal. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Beal with it. George picks him up. Here's Hachimura. He drains it from the right block.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
From deep. Malone. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Malone's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Over to the left wing. Lets it go with a 3. Avdia can't hit. And here's Nashville. Pass to Kuzi. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Kuzi can't hit. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Right side, Bryant. Over Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There is no one path to success in the NBA, and for Thomas Bryant, yeah, he played down in the G League after being drafted, but now you can start to see him get confidence at this level. What a transition, what a journey for Thomas Bryant.
And Nashville making a change here. Sabonis is checked in.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here. And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Holiday brings the double team. Hachimura against Malone. Hachimura the pass to Dinwiddie. The pass to Hachimura. No good off the front iron. Hachimura's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Kuzi can't hit. Now, here's Avdia. Wade is covering. Outside, Beal. To the inside, Hachimura. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Passes it to Wade. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Holiday with the three. That one no good. So Nashville wins it. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.